All right, and I hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Sage Rosenfels. You can hear him on 670 The Score. He's on there often breaking down Bears players. He had some interesting takes for Blake and I that we kind of, enjoyed and really liked talking to him about it. He had a different aspect. We've talked to people who think Nagy's been at fault. Sage thinks it's also Nagy's fault. We've also seen some people who think Mitch is at fault. So it kind of feeds into that divide in the Bears world right now and Bears Twitter. So it's interesting to hear from him and hear some of his stories. The helicopter hit obviously probably wasn't something that he wants to remember, but that was quite the interesting hit. But he got
NFL
right
fans
back up.
remember it.
Yeah, he got right back up and
Did
went to the next place. So that was very
had
impressive.
some good moments.
Absolutely. But all right, so we're gonna get into our segment. We're kind of excited about this. It's called the Halas Hall Brawl Big Board. We're gonna be just literally ranking the most random things ever. We're gonna be doing. So we're gonna be tweeting out polls. You guys are gonna be able to vote on the Halas Hall Brawl Twitter and Facebook page. You can follow us at Halas Hall Brawl on Twitter or the Facebook page. Just search Halas Hall Brawl. You can find us there. We'll be tweeting out polls weekly, where you guys vote on what we do our big boards on, and it's going to be a lot of fun each week. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, and we're going to provide. We're just going to rank them.
Our top dude, three, it's draft season, man. Week.
Yeah,
got all these pundits dropping their big boards,
So we're doing our big boards.
You're dropping our big boards on everything you could ever imagine, and audience gets to choose too. Doesn't get any better than that.
We got some interesting. We sent out 4 things: phobias, animals, hairstyles, and actors, actresses, and voted phobias. So we're gonna talk about some. We're gonna rank our phobias and give.
Now these are your personal phobias, right?
No way, these are not my personal phobias.
Oh, I'm doing my personal phobias. That's what I did.
All right, well, I'm doing the craziest ones. You gotta rank them. So I guess we can rank it differtly, but
all right,
yeah.
All right.
And then in the future, we're also gonna have like special guests from either the Brawl Network or around the Twitter sphere or Facebook and help us give their feedback as well. And we're going to be tweeting graphics, posting graphics that Blake is working on, and they're going to give our big boards to recap the show. So enjoy. We're actually really excited for this subject. Maybe we'll create shirts about it soon. What's your big board?
Maybe
yeah, who knows? All right, Blake, start it off. What's your first phobia on your big board?
All right, so my number 3. Forgive me if I can't pronounce this because these words are whack, bro. And these are my real phobias now. These are stuff that I can't. It's not like, a phobia legit where it affects my life, but, stuff that gives me a little anxiety here and there. And the third one for me is Gefriophobia? Yeah, I don't know. But that is the fear of bridges. So,
what the fuck?
So, dude, like, I'm not terrified of bridges here, but there's something about, like, being able to, like, stand up high and me being able to see the ground or the water, bro. And it just freaks me out. I don't know why. Like, I don't like looking down. Like, you see those glass bridges in, I think, like, China or somewhere.
Bridges, hell no,
like,
I'm
bro,
not about
what
that.
is?
So, like, that's
I'm
different.
not doing it. I'm out. Like, that's not for me.
What about you? You don't feel solidified on, like, a really solid cement, really well-built bridge?
Listen, I'll go on the bridge. I'm probably not going to like it. Like, if I'm walking the bridge, I'm not going to go stand over the side and stare down at it. Like, that's not for me. I don't like being able to see the bottom. Like, I'm not necessarily as scared of heights. Like, I'll go on roller coasters. I don't have problems on planes. But, like, when I'm just, like, standing there and I can see the very bottom, that freaks me out. And that happens all the time on bridges. So that's my number 3.
Interesting. All right, my number 3, and this is very fitting, and it kind of is a brain buster. It's called phobophobia, and it's the fear of having a phobia.
Phobia inception.
It's literally phobia inception. Can you imagine fearing that you're going to get a phobia of something? Like, can you imagine walking near a bridge and instead of being scared of the bridge, you're scared of being scared that you're going to be crossing?
What if I get scared of this bridge?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it can hit you at any time too.
Like, you could walk in, like, you walk into a room and you're like, holy shit, what if I get scared of that piano?
That's like a real thing that people might
have. Yeah, it's a condition. People with this condition are fighting a losing battle. The fear of
fighting a losing battle.
Like, can you imagine?
That's next level anxiety.
Like, instead of being like, I'm terrified of spiders. Instead of being terrified of the spider, you're just gonna be like, holy shit, what if I
get scared?
what if I get scared with this spider? Like how do you watch scary movies? Holy shit, what if I get
How do you
scared?
do anything?
I
You
don't
can get
know.
scared at any moment, at
That's what I'm
anything.
saying. Like, this is bad. This is
That-
really bad if you have
That's
this.
next level, bro. If anybody is out there suffering with it, I'm sorry,
I'm
man. I
so
feel for you.
sorry. I'm
They
so
probably
sorry.
can't even listen to the podcast because they
Yeah,
get fear
if you
that
are
they might
listening
get
to
scared
this
of the
podcast, if
podcast.
you're listening to this podcast and this is you, you need to seek help. Like that
Yeah.
is just please. That's tough.
Let us know.
All right.
We can help.
All right, number two on Blake's big board.
All right, well, here comes another butcher pronunciation, but this is my second, and I got a pretty good story that goes with it. And it is ornithophobia. And this is the fear of birds, dude. Fuck birds, bro. Don't mess with them. But here, this is how it started for me, dude. So, like, my aunt, she had a bird for a long time. I don't remember how long, but I was younger. And then my cousin, Jesse, shout out Jesse Davis, Jessie had a bird as well, but she couldn't take care of this bird anymore, right? So she gives this bird to my aunt, and these two birds are now living together in the same cage. Things happen. One thing leads to another. These two birds get after each other, and next thing you know, there's babies, bro. They had eggs. They laid eggs. And then check this out, bro. This is why I don't trust birds. The dad bird, for some reason, was not fucking with it, killed the mom bird, and then killed all the babies, bro. So this bird murdered its whole family. Fuck? So that is why I don't mess with birds. And they just stare at you. And people say that they're not real, but that's a story for another time. And anybody who's ever been to the city of Chicago, I used to get on the train at the L at Cumberland, and those doves, pigeons, I don't even know what they are, bro. They are vicious, dude. Absolutely vicious. That Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds, bro, fuck that.
Wow. That's amazing. So you don't like birds because the birds eat each other.
Well, that happened, and then just birds in general. Like after that, it was just like, well, just keep away from me. I don't want nothing.
I have a fear of like dead birds. Like I think they look really weird when they're dead. Like I feel like
dead birds are automatically diseased too. They probably have no disease, but I just see them and it's like, yeah, that motherfucker's got malaria.
That's got syphilis.
Yeah, exactly. It's got something. I don't know what, but keep it away from me.
Keep it away. I have phobia of that bird.
Whatever. Arithnophobia.
This is going to be a great segment, dude. I can already tell. All right. Next. This is my next one. This is amazing. Eleutherophobia. Listen to this. Fear of freedom.
Whoa.
People with fear of freedom generally can't do anything without taking an order from someone else, making them much more inclined to be followers than leaders. Oh, you think? They might be scared of the increased responsibility that comes with more freedom. Wow. So this is someone that doesn't like responsibility and I guess likes to just like be given everything and told what to do.
Yeah, I guess they're just kind of like, I don't know. That's got to be like some like OCD too, because if you're just waiting around for an order to like do anything, that sucks. Yeah, some of these got to be like really rare in people, but God, those are like really life debilitating. All
right, I'm bringing in our special guest.
Bringing in Raul.
See if he's ready. Yo, Raul. Yo, what's new? You're calling in late. You were literally recording.
Okay.
Do you have your segments ready?
My what?
Do you have your phobias ready?
Sure.
All right. Well, what's number one on your big board?
Number one?
Oh yeah. What's your number one? We're doing top 3 phobias that you've found. What's your number one on your big board?
Hoes not liking me no more.
What's the name of that phobia?
Whole not liking this phobia.
that would be rough.
All right, give us a story. Why does that scare you?
I mean, if them hoes don't like you no more, it means you broke and you fell off. You feel me? So I don't want to be broke and I don't want to fall off.
So
therefore, that's the number one. That's the number one phobia.
So then, would you be scared of like a certain age because at a certain age hoes won't be loving you no more?
Hell no! As long as you got money and you got the drip, hoes always gonna like you. Don't matter if you 20 or if you 100. Hugh Hefner had like at least 10 hoes on him at one time.
That's true.
And that dude was like old as balls. You feel me?
That's true.
Yeah, he's not lying. That dude that was married to Nicole Smith.
To the day he died.
If you got bread and you got drip, they gonna be on you. It don't matter your age. It don't matter what you look like. Get your bread up, get your fares up, and get your money up. And get your
amazing.
drip up.
That's true. What about
right there?
That is. All right, what you got a second one? Because we've already done our 2.
A second one?
Yeah, we're doing 3.
You got 3. This is the big board.
Man,
we can.
that's it, man. I guess I really have a phobia of like this. This one's more serious. I have a real phobia of losing my memory.
Like when you get older?
Yeah, a period. You know, things happen. I work in the medical field. I see a lot of traumatic brain injury. I see the effects, and I think that's a real thing. Like that's a real phobia. Like a lot of people, and it's the thing with your health. This is why you don't play with your head. So things as far as strokes, you know, traumatic brain injury happens with strokes, motor vehicle accidents, especially motorcycles. If you survive, falls, college kids, people get drunk, they fall all the time, hit their head, and they're never the same. You feel me? They're never the same. It's not something that's fun. Anybody that has seen it and the rehab with it, it's a really grueling rehab, and some people never recover. So that's a phobia right there. Yeah. Oh, and I hate snakes.
Raul went from
the super serious to hate snakes.
I know.
I feel him though.
Damn. Yo, all right, Raul, I gotta ask because I wonder what the name is for that. But my fiance hates snakes as well, and she can't even look at the screen. Like, can you watch a snake? You can't even watch a snake.
Nah. It turns like it's literally like it's like I don't even know how to explain it. Nah. I don't fool with snakes at all. On no level, no tip. I will not go into the snake house at Brookfield Zoo. Zoos are trash, by the way. But I won't even go to a snake for what? For why? I'm good.
I mean, I'm with you. I don't like snakes either. I don't know if I'm like I can look at snakes, but I don't know. I would never hold one. I would never touch one. I would never even want to be in the same room. People got them as pets, bro.
My best friend just got a pet snake.
I hear those get out too. Everyone I know who's had a snake as a pet has gotten out of its cage and roams around its house.
Low-key spiders don't do anything to me. I don't give a damn about no spider. But a snake? Oh, you crazy.
All right, but what about the really hairy big ass spiders?
I don't care. The spiders don't do nothing to me.
No tarantulas around here.
See, that's one of my biggest phobias. And for some reason I have a phobia of the dark still. Like it'll be pitch dark and I'll think someone's just sitting on a couch staring at me. If we're thinking about
you see a ghost.
You're racist and you don't like black people.
Okay, there it is, Raul. All right. So we'll move on. Oh no, Blake, we'll do yours because mine is like I picked mine for Raul. My last one's perfect. So what's your?
So this is like, all right, this is like real now. Like this is like something that I don't even want to mess with. I probably won't do. Like, all right, and that's going into deep water. I don't know how to pronounce this one either. It's thalassophobia. And that's like fear of oceans, the sea, bro. I am so out on that. Like, I don't even like to go in the ocean, like past like my chest, like my torso. Like I don't know what's in there. Like they say, like how much, like 80% of the ocean hasn't been discovered. Like I don't know what's down there, dude. Like I'm not trying to find out. Like that's not me. And then it's like I see those movies like Open Water, and I see these people just like stranded in the middle of the ocean. I'm like, bro, no. I'm so out on that. Like I'll go on a cruise, but man, if I have to hit a lifeboat in that water, bro, I'm tripping. I can't handle it.
So can I add to that real quick?
Yeah.
So I'm so bad with water. Like two real stories. There are planets, right, in the universe that are filled with water. They're watery planets, right? The thought of that alone freaks me the hell out.
Yes.
I'm serious. There's nothing like looking at the ocean and the endless, limitless view of the ocean.
Thank you.
You have no support. You have nothing. You. There's no comfort right there. The ocean. I wouldn't even go on a cruise. You couldn't get me to get on a cruise. That's dead. I don't swim. Me and water got an agreement. I drink it. I take showers with it, and that's it. I don't play with it.
Jeez. Yeah, dude. Hey, he's not lying about those planets though. The movie Interstellar. In that movie, that one planet, I don't remember the name, but they go down there and it's basically just that one massive tidal wave that's like always going around the planet. Dude, that's like my worst nightmare.
But like, so you guys don't like something for me. If I am in the water and I look under, I get like freaked that somebody's gonna pop out and like grab me or something. Like, but I'll still like swim and chill.
You're
and
scared
stuff.
of people in the ocean?
I don't swim.
No, I'm scared of like you know how like you're in the water and you have your goggles on, you like look under and all of a sudden like in those horror movies like someone just pop up, like that's what I'm like. Know. Sometimes I'm like, yo, shit, like that might happen.
I think that just goes back to being scared of the dark.
Not putting no goggles on looking in the water. I'm good. I'm not fooling with water on any level like that. Like if I'm like okay, Miami. I was in Miami. Haven't been in like really a beach like that. Like just walking around the beach since like 2008, 9. And even then, if the water goes past my waist, I'm good. I'm not playing that game. I don't fool with water on any level.
Not even pools.
No, for what?
He said only showers and water, bro, to drink.
Oh my god, this is amazing. All right. My last one. This is my last phobia, my big board. Wait, we gotta solve this Raul's big board here. So it's hoes don't like me phobia. It's the fear of what is this?
Head injuries, traumatic head injuries.
That's got to be a phobia. And then snakes. So arachnophobia. No, it's spiders. My last one is caligony phobia, and this one's for you, Raul. It's the fear of beautiful women.
You fear beautiful women?
Yeah, it's an actual phobia.
So you fear, and it's called what? Caligary?
Caligony phobia, the fear of beautiful women, also known as venustrophobia.
I got all the names for this.
Okay. I would think that would be the fear of writing. But
it says people. I don't know. Maybe it's caligony. I don't even know. But
cool.
Those with a phobia might feel chest pain, numbness in the extremities, or faint when around a woman they consider attractive.
That's really you?
No, I'm not. I'm reading the craziest fears. Like one of my ones that I read is phophobia. It's the fear of having a phobia. So instead of being like scared of snakes, you're scared of the thought of being scared of a snake.
Yeah, that's just some stupid stuff. People just be stupid making up stuff.
I mean, I'm reading it online. It's got to be true.
Of course.
The internet never lies.
It never lies. All right, recap the big three. So Blake, what are your big board three?
Well, I got Geophrophobia, or whatever that is, the fear of bridges. I got the arachnophobia, fear of birds, and then thalassophobia, the fear of deep water, oceans, seas, whatever.
Okay. Mine is phophobia, the fear of having a phobia. Eleutherophobia, fear of freedom. I'm so scared of freedom. And then calignophobia, the fear of beautiful women. If you put can you imagine someone who's scared of beautiful women, scared of freedom, and then scared of being scared? That's
not a real person. That person could not survive.
No, probably not. And then Raul, recap your phobias.
Huh?
Recap your phobias for everyone.
No ho phobia.
No ho like me phobia. Something like that.
No ho like me phobia.
That's it.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
And then you know what? I'll replace traumatic brain injury with that water one.
Yeah.
He's just so scared of the open water, man. It gets to him.
I don't fool with it at all.
No, it's not even. That's not even open water. It's water. Raul is scared of water.
Yeah, not like like if you're drinking, any water, like swimming, all that. Nah, I don't do bathtubs. I don't get in the tub. No, I'm good. I take showers, my boy. That's it.
Man, that's so the fear of sitting water, standing water. That's what it is. I wonder what that is. But yeah, interesting. That was a pretty fun first segment. Kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time. Raul. Good. Glad that you called. That made it that much fun. We had
it just on time.
Interesting phobias we never knew even existed.
Yeah. Do you want to know what the craziest? Never mind.
Say it. What is it?
You guys ever heard of walking corpse syndrome?
No.
What? I don't even know if I want to know now.
Walking corpse syndrome is a real diagnosis where somebody wakes up and they think they're dead. But they're interacting and they have a fear of death, but they think they're dead.
So
they freak out.
How does this happen?
What happens?
A mental stigma. I've never seen it personally, but it's a real diagnosis, and it happens.
All right, honorary
That's
mention.
terrifying.
Honorary mention then. Whatever that. What is that called?
Walking corpse syndrome.
Corpse syndrome. That's got to be an honorable mention. That's insane. I can't imagine going through that.
So basically, they think that they're dead, right? But they're talking to you. They're there, but they think they're dead.
I can't imagine going through that. Like, can you imagine waking up and you're like, I'm dead, and then you're just talking to people?
Hey, I don't got to go to work then.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be like, whatever. I'm dead.
I'm chilling then.
Mental breakdown. That'd be terrifying. But all right, Raul, we won't hold you any longer.
Go.
Thanks for coming on and sharing some phobias with us, and we will have to do that again, as that was a lot of fun.
Yes, get you some hoes, my boy.
All right, boss. We'll talk soon. See you. Raul Bennington, you can follow him at black_42 on Twitter. He is a co-host of the Bears Brawl on the Brawl Network. That's a great show. Check it out as well at the Bears Brawl on Twitter and on Facebook as well. Lots of fun. All right, yeah, so that was basically our show. We're going to alternate each week between a bunch of different segments. We'll do the mailbag here and there every week, and mostly, have an interview and end with the big board. Hope you guys enjoyed the big board, because that was a lot of fun for us. Lots of laughs, and I'm glad Raul called in. It's always fun to have Raul on. If you guys don't follow him, he is unfiltered. Oh, yeah. So great one to have on for phobias. Hoes don't like me phobia. Don't forget it.
That's a good one. That's got to be a real thing. You got to get that recognized by the Doctors Association of America.
Absolutely. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of season 2. We are excited to be back and with you in your earphones or in your car. We will be back next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will be back with more Bears news, more Bears prospects, more Bears guests, and fun moving forward. So enjoy this show, and we will catch you guys next week. Bear down.
Deuces.